The dinner was perfect. James, Jim, Bob, Alex, Dark Voyager, and Jeff were all chilling around the big oak table, plates piled high with roasted chicken, mashed potatoes, and steaming pasta. For once, nobody was arguing about politics, gaming, or who left the group chat last week. Even Dark Voyager, still wearing his cracked Fortnite helmet for some reason, was laughing and sipping soda through a straw jammed under his visor. The vibes were immaculate. That is, until John opened his mouth. He hadn't said much all evening, just quietly chewing, nodding, smiling like a man with a secret. But then, with the silence between bites hanging gently in the air, he leaned back in his chair, wiped his mouth with a napkin, and said, "Pineapple belongs on pizza." The entire room went still. A fork clattered to the floor. James slowly turned his head, eyes narrowing. "What? Did you say?" John shrugged, calm as ever. "I mean, it's just good. The sweetness balances the salty cheese." "You monster," Alex growled, rising to his feet. "He's lost it," screamed Bob, grabbing a butter knife. Then all hell broke loose. Jeff leapt across the table, knocking over the gravy boat as he went for John's throat. Jim screamed, not out of fear, but war cries of betrayal. Plates shattered. A fork whizzed past Dark Voyager's helmet like a tiny missile. Bob was dual-wielding steak knives, yelling something about Italian pride. Alex flipped the table. James tackled Jim into the bookshelf, books flying everywhere. Someone jammed a carving fork into a loaf of bread and used it like a medieval mace. Chairs were airborne. Wine glasses exploded. Lasagna hit the ceiling and stuck. John, now standing on a chair like a dictator in a collapsing empire, held his ground. "It's a legitimate topping," he cried. "You take that back," screamed Jeff, bleeding slightly but still swinging a broken candlestick like a club. Even Dark Voyager got involved, silently rising, pulling a soup ladle from his inventory. Where did he get that? And bonking Alex on the head with it like a knight in a spacesuit. By the time the dust settled, the dining room looked like a medieval battlefield, crossed with a food fight. Chairs were broken. Pasta was everywhere. Someone was unconscious under a pile of rolls. The police sirens were faint in the distance. And in the center of the chaos, John adjusted his shirt, picked up a half-eaten pizza slice from the floor, and took a calm bite. "Still worth it," he said, pineapple glistening in the moonlight.